Yeah, this is Elder Black Light, and greetings to all those who are viewing. And I hope that this video finds you in the best of health, you and your families or loved ones. I wish you the best. I don't, I'm not teaching hate. This is truth. Now, we're talking about the science of deception in mass media and how to counter it. Now, I'm not going to go into this book right now, but I'm going to use this right here, Psychology, the Science of Psychology by Charles G. Morris. He's out of the University of Michigan. It's an introduction to psychology. We're going to go into this book later. This build right here is going to be time consuming. I'm going to take my time with this because I got to erase all doubts. So I can't skip over nothing on this one right here because this is very important. And we're also going to be dealing with the supreme wisdom. The supreme wisdom. This is by Master Farad Muhammad and his servants. This is the counter to the science of deception. Because there's no deception in this book altogether. No deception. I'm also going to be going into the redemption papers. And this is a book talking about the science, the real science of deception through this book is illustrated in the UCC 3-419 UCC. In other words, I don't want to waste too much time explaining it, but when I get ready to go back into it, I'll talk to you about it. This is telling you where the deception of the Constitution is in play, and I have an actual small copy of the Constitution. Now, last video we were talking about the word primitive man, the term primitive man, and the term modern man, which actually means the original. Primitive man is the original man. Modern man is actually talking about not you and I, people who they say are of color, but of the Caucasian. He's the latest man to arrive on the planet through means of grafting. His birth record is a little over 6,000 years ago. We're entering into the seventh thousand year, the 7,000 year. We're entering to it. This is the horizon of it, the beginning of it. I don't know how far we into it, but we are at the dawn of it, I think. I might be wrong on that. These are my calculations, going by the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Actually, the Caucasian time was up in, I believe it was 1914. but he has an extension of time. And now we're going to get into some logical explanation of why he is called the modern man or the Caucasian, and the black man is called the original man or the primitive man. The word prime means the beginning. Original means the original, one who was the original. Everything else is a duplication, or copy. Now, have you ever said to yourself, why are everybody different colors, or different, what they call colors, or different hues, or different shades, or however you want to describe it? Why are some people black, brown, not actually black and brown, but appear to be black and brown, red and yellow? And then you got what they call white or pale. So you got rays from the sun, or actually vibration. So we are talking about, how did black, brown, red, yellow, how did it come about? The Caucasians say the sun. They were in a warm climate, moved to a colder climate. And they never came back to that warm climate until now. They're trying to get back in Africa. Where it's warm at, they want to go where it's warm at. But when they go where it's warm at, the sun burns them up. They get sunburned, so they got to put lotion. So now they're trying to solve the problem of putting lotion, because that's still not doing no good. They're putting melanin in pills and getting melanin shots. And the black man or the brown man, even the yellow man and the so-called red man have and the brown man, they have abundance of melanin that protects them from the sun. But out of all of them, the original man, which the latest term for original man is African. But we were here before Africa. We were here before those terminologies. See, we're the original man of the whole planet. So everyone else derived from us. The trickle-down effect, of melanin. The Caucasian, he hardly didn't get none. So now we're not going to stay there. We're talking about the science of deception. Now when the Caucasian, in mass media, when the Caucasian, his world, he's destroying the natural world and building an artificial world. He's destroying the rainforests, the atmosphere, by his decisions to make weapons of mass destruction. He has nuclear power plants. He don't know how to, he's trying to work with the forces of nature, Now, when you say the forces of nature, you're talking about what is directly derived from the original man, the natural man. Nature comes from the natural man. You see what I'm saying? But we're going to continue on. And, you know, this going to get deep as these videos come. But, you know, you got to dig where I'm coming from. And it's a logical conclusion that I'm making about this. Because you could look around you and see that the Caucasian don't have any solution to all this pollution. The waters are being poisoned. The atmosphere is being poisoned. So the reason why is because you have artificial intelligence. And from this artificial, I'm talking to the Caucasian, and from this artificial intelligence, you are creating an artificial environment and an artificial world. That's when Matrix, that movie Matrix, see, a black woman wrote Matrix. And that's what that movie Matrix is telling you. The movie Terminator with Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's what that's telling you. So study that. Study what I'm saying. That it's going to be a world of illusions that he's trying to create. A world of deceptions. So we'll get back with you. Stay tuned up.